Thank you, Ms. Chick and Sir Leroy, for that warm introduction. Okay. So, good afternoon, dear APC administrators, faculty, parents, guests. I can find no language that can adequately express my profound gratitude for the warm welcome you have all extended to me for this event. When Miss Joey called me and invited me to be the guest speaker for today, I was in disbelief. Really. Tinanong ko ang sarili ko, bakit ako? Hindi naman ako nagtapos na cum laude. Neither did I receive any special award during our graduation day. I asked her, why me? And I was surprised with her response. As she said, you were highly recommended by Engineer Stan, firstly, and Dr. Tan, and Miss Tata, ordered to invite you to speak for the Parents Forum. Biglang nabuhay yung natutulog kong katawang lupa nung marinig ko yun. Really, I was surprised because I didn't expect that the invite and the recommendation was from them. I was both flattered and humbled, and I told myself, why not? I'm not the one who turned back on my challenges. Okay, I accept the invite, said. Magdadaman pa ba ako? Malay natin, ma-discover ako artista dito o model. Joke lang. Kidding aside, I was quite pressured to this, really. But I consider this as a blessing to be here in APC once again, years after my graduation. As soon as I graduated and passed the ECE board examination, I thought starting an exciting life and finding a good job will be easy. But I was wrong. Sa panahon ngayon na maraming walang trabaho, paano ko mapapatunayan na mas karapat dapat ako sa kumpanya na gusto kong pag-applyan? Paano ko mapapatunayan na mas karapat dapat ako? How do I market myself and prove that I'm more competitive than the others? Paano ko maaabot ang mga pangarap ko? Higit sa lahat, paano ako makakatulong sa pamilya ko? Those are some of the questions in my mind. After 15 years of studying, I realized that life really starts here. I remember when applying to several companies like PLDT, Accenture, Smart, and BPO industries, and went through several rigorous interviews and examinations. I told myself, yes, my journey towards success is just about to unfold. So I waited for days, weeks, and turned into months. No one called me back to hire me. I started getting frustrated. Then, one day, at 9:32 a.m. to be exactly, while I was having a breakfast in our nearby karinderya, I got a call, expecting that it might be one of those companies I applied in. I was surprised to hear from Globe Telecom. The HR said, "You're invited to join the Globe Telecom's cadetship program, blah, 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 etc." Medyo natulala ako nung una. I couldn't speak, really. I didn't know what to say. As naive as a fresh graduate, all I asked was, how did you find my resume? Gulat na gulat ako kasi hindi naman ako nag-apply sa Globe. And besides, smart pa ang gamit ko. So she replied and said that Globe has a list of top schools in Metro Manila and gets the top 5% of the graduating class. And you are part of that. That moment, I was so happy and about to be proud of my alma mater. It affirmed what most of my fellow students do not know, that APC is considered by top multinational companies and industries as one of the best schools in the country. Let me share you my experience. We were more than 300 applicants back then, and everyone seemed to be graduated with Latin honors from their school. Nakakakaba kasi magagaling silang lahat. Pero syempre, sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi ako pwede magpatalo. I have to prove that I deserve the job. We went through a battery of exams and preliminary interviews by the HR. From 300, the list was trimmed down to 150. 150 to 70, until they shortlisted only the top 20. 20 fresh graduates will make it to the Globe's Assessment Center, and only 10 will be finally chosen. So, parang PBB lang, di ba? So, actually, that's the Globe's way of refining the candidates. They just want the best out of the best. December 14, 2012 was my assessment day. This was the day. I had a panel interview with 3 big bosses of Globe Telecom, including Mr. Jaime Zobel de Ayala. One of them asked me a technical question regarding the network architecture. He let me explain and draw the diagram for them. So, sa loob-loob ko, hindi ito lumabas nung nag-board exam ako. My God, anong isasagot ko? So, mabuti na lang na alala ko yung isa sa mga topic ng last year ko dito sa APC, which is about the wireless communications. I know wala po kayo dito. So, thanks to Professor Debien. So, luckily, nasagot ko yung tanong nila. And my explanation may not have been that accurate, but I did the best I could. The boss who threw the question was unexpectedly impressed and said that I'm the only one so far who answered the question correctly. Flattered ako syempre, pero I was more surprised to find out that not all schools at that time were able to include that subject in their curriculum. I believe, at this point, our SOE faculty deserves a warm congratulatory clap. It was really good that APC's engineering program listens to what the industry needs. Easy my final interview is credited to APC's driven curriculum. Moreover, our 6-month internship experience in the industry was truly an advantage because that helped me bag the job. Yes, natanggap ako. I made it to the top 10. And yes, I'm finally employed. Nakakaloko lang kasi yung mismong araw na nag-sign at pumirma ako ng contract sa Globe Telecom, sabay-sabay na nagsitawag yung mga pinag-applyan ko. Well, I turned down their offers. And I thought, God's plans has better than mine. These days, companies do not merely depend on the graduates' scholastic achievements. The reality is that they now also look into the leadership potentials. It really helped me that when I was in college, I was exposed to several organizations, internal and external organizations. Thanks to our SOE program director, Engineer Stan, for pushing me to join the Institute of Electronics Engineer of the Philippines. So, it helped me learn and become more accountable and responsible. It practiced me to manage my time, balance both academic and extracurricular activities effectively. I gained more confidence working with other people and presenting to the management. I learned a lot of new things and useful things that are relevant in my present job. Being flexible and knowing how to multitask is very much important, especially in telecoms industry where it has to be tuned with the changes in technology. My stay in APC, being given real projects, forcing me to work with roommates and particularly working on my thesis, taught me the value of teamwork and importance of helping people work environment. I have become more confident, driven leader, and enjoyed helping others obtain skills that I have. My current job makes me learn to be specific, attainable goals in order for me to achieve the growth that I want professionally and personally. Being APCian, however, prepared me for such thing. Let me end this speech with kudos to my alma mater and continuously bringing and bridging the academe and industry. Kudos to my professors for the hard work, because without them, I wouldn't be able to have a chance from what I am now. May APC continue to hone professionals for the future. Thank you and God bless us all.